Right, what is going on, everybody? The comments is now put onto microphone, so some auto-generated thing will read out any comments that come through. I didn't have that on yesterday. I thought it would be interesting to have that. I've also turned down the sound on the commentary and the music. That's just because you couldn't really hear me in yesterday's stream, so I thought I'd go ahead and do that as well. Like I said, let me know in the comment section what you want to see me do. I'm thinking of maybe doing a league mode today, as I have about 2 hours to be streaming this for. I'll do some training until more people come in. Which player holds English Premiership titles? I'm gonna say Andy Good. No. The stream was a little bit late today because I was trying to edit videos, so I do apologise. Come on. Ah, I didn't hit the target. Come on. Any questions anyone has, feel free to comment them and I'll answer them. Hey, you got the target again. Which Irish team won the Pro 14 in 2017-18 season? Munster? Oh. Right, I'm gonna get the laptop next to me so I can actually read some of the comments as well and keep a track. Brian Driscoll holds the record for most tries scored in the Six Nations Championship. How many tries is this record?
What do you think of the South African player ratings?
God, that voice is really weird. I do not like that. Let's turn the volume up a bit. Bear with me, guys, I'm just sorting out the stream. Ah, that's not going over. No, it's close, didn't get it though. What do I think of the South African rugby player ratings? So, well, the unlicensed ones or the actual ones? I mean, the actual ones are quite poor, I think, personally. I mean, Faf de Klerk on this game is rated 75, and I think, really speaking, he should be at least 90. God, I'm shocking at this kicking challenge. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, yes. What do you all think of Rugby 20 so far? Then let me know in the comment section. I've like literally done a load of videos today for the solo series, so I'm up to about 10 episodes now. Obviously they'll be like scheduled for at least like one a day and stuff like that. How are you supposed to kick at this angle? Surely that is not even possible.
Yeah, the actual ones in Faf de Klerk was my main example for it.
The actual ones in Faf de Klerk was my main example for it. It's terrible. The thing that reads out the comments, it just, nah. Where is it? Yeah, do not read it out, I hate it. Such a boring voice. Yeah, the actual ones, Faf de Klerk was my main example. Yeah, I think the best South African player that was in, that is in this game, that's highly rated, I think is Andre Pollard, I believe. God, I should have got that kick. Good morning. Hello, Robert Dixon. Where are you commenting from? Because it's literally 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. I've literally just got back from working out, guys. My stomach is in bits from doing it. Like, I've done like 50 sit-ups. Like, Jesus. I'm knackered. Absolutely knackered. 50 sit-ups, and I've done like 40 press-ups. I've done weights. So now I'm just like chilling on the sofa because I can't really move at the moment, guys. New Orleans, USA. Oh, awesome, dude. What's it like over there? Because it's currently like literally terrible weather. Yeah, it's like it's raining and miserable. Mind you, it is January, so. Quit. In which year was the first European Challenge Cup held? I do apologise if the quality drops sometimes, guys. It's because the internet is kind of like I did explain yesterday. In which year was the first European Championship Cup held? I'm going to say 1996, yes. Yeah, basically, the place where I broadcast this from is my girlfriend's apartment, and it's a lovely apartment, don't get me wrong, it's got amazing internet as well, but the internet is shared with a hotel which is downstairs, so if the internet drops and the quality drops in the stream, that is why. Andre Pollard is my favourite, is in my solo squad, but he's playing centre because he's my third best flyer. Fair play. Do you want to see my solo squad? I've upgraded it recently. I don't really want to show it off too much because, like I said, it's for the career mode videos. Actually, I'll go into my squad here now. God, the stream is pretty poor, isn't it? Or is it just my laptop's displaying it really weirdly? Maybe it's my laptop. Bear with me. No, it's not too bad. Right, yeah, let me show you then the squad that I've got. I've got Raphael Chaum, I think that's how it's said, Camille Shah, Etienne Fagou, Bryn Evans, Pilo Fasalelli, Jack Conan, Loan Goujon, Cameron Dolan, George Horn, Jonathan Wazowski, Rory Hughes, Robert Dupree, Henry Slade, which is just to let you know, Henry Slade is actually an amazing player in this game. I recommend trying to get him because he is just so fast. Byron McGuigan, Stuart Hogg, Jack Carty, Johan Dazel, Charlie Sharples, Charlie Kassang, Tim Swinson, Clement Castets, Christopher Sampson, Francois Tranduc, Veroneki Goneva, Patricio Fernandez, Hugh Jones, Jordan Rochier, Melanie Matavau, Francois Van Wyk, Tom Cruise, I can't say that one, Mahai McAvey, Dan Davis, Tain Basham, I'll be Basham, obviously it's a Welsh name, Tain, maybe, Julius Nostat, Scott Otten, Ollie Cracknell, Vasily Artemeyev, and that's it. See, is there a way to import England players into the non-licensed team? There isn't. Well, not at the moment anyway. But what you can do, if you are really, really good at the game, unlock points through the My Collection mode. which is this, and you can buy the packs and stuff, and then you can buy the clubs. Once you get all the points, you can buy the clubs on here, and you get all the players from there, and then you can make your own England squad, and you can play online with them. That's literally the only way you can do it at the moment. I have Henry Slade in my squad too. Awesome dude, he's actually an amazing player, isn't he? Is there Rugby 7s? There isn't Rugby 7s in this game, unfortunately. It is quite annoying, but they got to start somewhere, and I think they are on the right track, to be honest with you. I don't understand though why include the unlicensed teams when it comes to buying boosters, because there is literally no point. Because like, are you really going to want unlicensed players? I would rather have the official ones. Japan, I think, would be a really, really good pack to get. How much is the Wales pack? 56,000. How much is the unlicensed New Zealand? Because surely nobody wants that. The team booster packs are awful. Yeah, I know. I think the best packs to get are the challenges, I think, and then the superior. Is it superior players? I think it's called. Where's the unlicensed New Zealand? Am I blind? Can I not see them? Oh, there they are. 69,000. Why would you pay that for unlicensed players? How'd you get them? What did you say before? Right, yeah, so to get them, you have to do these things called challenges. So what you'll have to do is see in the top right corner where it says SP and 17,589. That will go up, so you have those points to spend. So you buy the boosters, which are these things. If you want specific players, you'll have to find out what club they're with. So for example, if you need 53,000, so in order to get those points, you have to go into you have to do games and stuff and apply the booster cards that you get, which are these things, like challenge things. They'll tell you, like, I don't know, score 1 try in a game and we'll give you 2,000 points, and then with those points then you can save up to get the Saracens pack, and then you can keep adding the English players into your team then. I buy the 30,000 player packs. Yeah, same here. I think you get like 2 decent players in there, and then the rest of them are like kind of like 70 rated something. Yeah, epic players I meant, yeah, not the superior. Epic players, yeah. They should be like, personally, I feel they should be higher valued. I mean, like, when it comes to the epic players, you get 2 superstars, and it's so easy to save up the 30,000. Surely they should up it to like 50, because you get some really good players in those packs. I think they should like do like 5 superstars for like 60,000. That's what I think they should do, personally. Because like Andre Pollard plays for Montpellier. Where's Montpellier on here? Where are they? There, 42,000. So for an extra 10,000 points from the usual, I could get Andre Pollard and the rest of the Montpellier team. So, and like for, where's Japan? Hang on. Yeah, for less than 30,000 I can get all the Japanese players, and Japan are pretty good on this game, so I think they should be higher rated, to be honest with you. As I said, let me know what you want to see me do on this game. Should I start a league mode? I mean, I would happily do it if you want to see that. And then what team should I play as? Let me know. Or should I do an online match? Although people will hear me then talking, so I don't know if I want to do that. Bear with me, guys. The comments are a little bit slow at the moment. I need a good winger for my team to get the players all over 80 rated. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm literally trying to get a good winger. Henry Slade's good, but I put him in centre, I believe. Stuart Hogg is fullback. I was going to move Stuart Hogg to the wing, but they said that he would be downgraded to like 60 something. So I was like, oh, I'm not going to bother doing that. Do you want to see a quick match or a league game? What do you want to see? There are currently 11 of you watching, I believe, or 8. Maybe 8 then. What do you want to see, guys? Let me know. I would love Chelsea and yeah, Colby plays for Toulon, I believe, isn't it? You want to see solo? I'd rather not do solo mode just because I'm doing videos on that, and there is a video coming out really soon on the channel today covering the solo mode stuff. I'm doing a series on it, and I don't really want to be doing that in the live streams, to be honest with you, because it's kind of like different parts for the videos. So I do apologise for that, but solo mode is literally, you just get to make your own team and stuff. I can make another team if you want me to do that. Or a league mode of Fiji. Right, okay, I'll do that then. Thing is though, Fiji isn't licensed in this game. You want to see me play as Leinster? Yeah, there's not really any point in playing as Fiji because you don't know who the players are. I'll tell you what, I'll just go to quick games then, and I'll do Bath versus Leinster then, shall I? Bath versus Leinster, right, okay, I'm going to play as Leinster, because I feel like I know Leinster a bit better. What am I doing? Leinster versus Bath. He bought it on the store last night, Neil Conway, awesome. What do you think of it so far? Personally, I quite like it. I think a few updates will fix it pretty well, and I think then it'll be a pretty awesome game. Yeah, I know, it's quite annoying that you can't edit the teams. What stadium looks more like the RDS? I'd say that. That's it. Some shady ratings. Can you play as Bath after, please? Leinster substitute 10 is better than Sexton. Alright, okay. I was the Cyberpunk, did huge additions on Super Rugby Challenge 2. Alright, okay, awesome. Yeah, the ratings, that will be changed in an update apparently. That's what they did say. The developers over on Twitter. Oh, we got a lot of comments coming in, guys. Spent my life doing it, dropped out of college over it. What, doing Rugby Challenge 2? That did huge additions on Rugby Challenge 2. Oh, do you mean it's in editing? I'm guessing you mean editing stuff on Rugby Challenge 2. Alright, okay. Well, did you get money from that then? Why did you drop out of college for that? Reckon they'll add something where you can change your team's name. Yeah, they did say they're trying to work on that. We'll play there. Let's add some challenges. Going back to how you get money for editing the players, this is what you got to do. So you got to pick your challenges. So do that one. We'll do that one. We'll play at night, so we'll use that one as well. We'll change it to nighttime. There we go. Right. Difficulty. Shall I have it on pro? No, I'll really struggle with pro, to be honest with you. I struggle on semi-pro. Commentary volume. Yeah, we'll have it to about there. Let's have a look at the Leinster ratings. Devin Toner, 58. I would have rated him higher than that. Tyke Furlong. James Ryan, 92. Sexton, 89. Shouldn't Sexton be like the high? I'm sorry, but if you make a game and you have your favourite player on the front of the cover of the game, because Sexton is on the front of the cover of the game, surely Sexton should be the highest rated player on this game then? That doesn't really make any sense. Rob Carney, Ross Byrne. Oh yeah, Ross Byrne is rated higher than Sexton. That doesn't make any sense. You want me to do 20 minutes, 10 minutes per half? Right, okay. Watch me get destroyed then, mate. Okay, here we go. Like I said, anybody wanting to see any features on this game besides solo mode, then I will happily do it. I will happily show you my solo mode team, but I'm not doing videos on it because I am doing actual videos on it. I'm not showing it in the live stream. Which player scored the most tries in European Crustacean? Hey. Right, I think personally when it comes to this game, I think the stadium shots are pretty good. I do feel like a shot like that now, that looks decent. It looks a hell of a lot like Sexton, so it should. I think certain scenes like this now, it looks decent enough. It doesn't really bother me. Okay, yeah, it looks like FIFA 11 graphics, but that doesn't really matter. And then there are certain scenes that I think just kind of ruins the game for itself. Like that's alright. It's usually when they hit the grass, it looks poor. Or is it maybe it's certain stadiums then?
But everyone has to have an off day. Dublin and represents the whole.
It's getting old, isn't it, Sexton? Jesus, getting wrinkles. Anyway, let's just skip it, right? If you are just tuning in, like I said, any questions you have, feel free to ask. I will happily answer them. One question I want to ask all of you watching is, who is going to win the Six Nations? What do you all think?
Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all.
I swear to God, if any of you say Italy. I mean, like, I'd love to be able to say Italy would have a chance, but they don't. Jordan Lamar. Oh, go on, if he gets this. Ah, I didn't kick it. Damn it.
They still have control of the ball. McGrath passes to Toner Furlong. Manages to keep the ball alive despite the tackle. Leinster keep.
What have we got coming in? Wales, but I hope not. You think Wales? I don't think Wales are going to win it. I think we may play well, but personally, I just feel like it's going to take a while for them to gel together, and I just can't see them coming out playing absolutely amazing. To be honest with you. Well, that was high. Yeah. What else we got? Leinster will win this. Yeah, Leinster will win the Six Nations. To be fair though, if that was to actually happen, right? If Leinster played in the Six Nations, do you reckon? Well, where do you reckon they would finish in the table? Let's say they replace Italy. That would be quite interesting to see, actually. Do you think more players will be added to the international teams? Because the Ireland squad now is nothing like Rugby 20 Ireland squad. Well, they have said that they are trying to sort out the international squads. They said it's based on the latest pickings. So, for example, the squads out in the game now are the squads from the Rugby World Cup. So, hopefully they will sort it. They're also trying to sort the player ratings as well. Oh, I thought that was my... What am I doing? I thought I had the ball then. I get distracted. You think England will win? England. Ireland will come first or second. Yeah, if you haven't seen the predictions video I did for the Six Nations, I actually predicted England to win it, and then Ireland to come second, and then Wales to come third. I think Wales will have an average Six Nations just because they need time to gel. Who would play for Ireland if Leinster was in the Six Nations? Yeah, that's actually a good point. Well, no, I mean, you'd have a few players. I mean, Ring Rose. Try. Yes. Yeah, you'd have a few players, but who else have we got? They need to add Spain, Romania, Belgium and Portugal. Yeah, I actually really wanted them to. I mean, I even went as far, I don't know if I actually did a video on that. I went on Twitter before Rugby 20 came out, and I decided to do something stupid, and I was like contacting like the tier 3 nations, and asking them would they want to be in Rugby 20, and Jamaica replied, and they said, yeah, we'd actually love to be featured in it, and I tagged Rugby the Game in it, which is Rugby 20, their Twitter account, and they never even bothered sorting it out, so I don't know what the hell happened there. I mean, I'm pretty sure teams like that would happily be in the game. So I don't know. Oh, I kicked that. Will we ever be able to edit players? I don't think so, no, not in this. They have said that they won't be doing that. And there's a reason why they won't do that. And the reason being is because in future games, they don't want to be jeopardizing the fact that, like, for example, let's pretend you owned a company, right? And the game really wanted your company to be in it, but you turn around and tell them, no, you don't want to be. And then they went and made a rip-off version of you. So, like, and they gave the fans the ability to name the team your company or whatever. You'd be quite annoyed with it. So, and I just don't want to risk getting sued. So that is why there's no edit option in the game. It's because they're just recently starting out, really, and they want to mainly focus on the gameplay rather than court cases against them. So that's the only real explanation I could really say about it. What else we got? When does Rugby Challenge 4 come out? Rugby Challenge 4 is apparently rumoured to be coming out on the end of March, although that isn't actually confirmed. We haven't heard anything from the developers, which I think is really stupid. Sexton, try. Yeah, I think it's quite stupid that we haven't heard anything. It's such a long time. I think, was it November was the last time we heard something from the developers? So, again, I'll be doing videos on that. I probably will be doing live streams on that as well. So Rugby Challenge 4 will only have New Zealand, England, South Africa and Australia. Well, from their website, which I check on a regular basis for all of you, they're literally saying they have just under 30 teams. So Super Rugby, I believe, does have 14 teams? It used to be 15. Maybe it is 15 then. What do I want to do? Penalty kick. So yeah, that'll eat up that, and then you've got Australia, New Zealand, South Africa and England. That's another 5, so that brings you up to 20. So realistically then you have literally maybe 9 teams left then. So whatever the 9 teams are, it can't surely be that much. That's the only real worry with Rugby Challenge 4, is the fact that you're not going to be getting that many teams for the money you have to pay for the game.
Ball well taken.
Yeah, okay, you've got the option to edit the teams, but do you really want to have to edit it and do all the work yourself when you're paying full price for a game? John Cooney is classed for solo mode. Yeah, well, I'm yet to unlock that many good players.
He still manages to free up the ball despite that contact.
And they keep possession.
I mean, I think it is annoying that you can't put the national players into their national teams, but I can understand that they'd rather focus on the better of the game rather than getting potentially sued. Because Rugby Challenge 4, if they have the license for England, and then Rugby 20 turns around and says, oh, we don't need that, you can happily put the England players in the game, surely you're risking then losing a lot of money from them. I don't know, because then Rugby Challenge 4 does it.
The scrum half launches play.
I don't know. I mean, I watched a video not long ago and they were explaining why.
Leinster.
I don't know. We don't deal with that sort of stuff, so.
Misses the tackle. The ball is kept by Leinster.
Let's do a maul.
Comes in to support the maul. They're really throwing their support
Come
into
on.
this ball.
Try. How's the stream quality looking, guys? Is it okay? Not too bad, yeah, that's fine. So where are you all watching from? Because there's 19 of you watching right now.
Sexton.
I understand some of you might not be able to leave comments, because if you don't have a YouTube account, you can't comment on anything, which is quite annoying.
The referee signals the end of the first half.
Czech Republic. Oh, awesome, man.
And the kick-off to mark the start of the second half.
Do you ever go to watch Czech Republic's national games?
Rocket through the defence.
I believe they're top 50, I think, when it comes to the world rankings.
Might be worth spreading it to the wing. There's not a great deal of support there. The attacking team keeps the ball.
My office in Dublin. Right, you working today, mate? Are you or?
He passes the ball. Leinster should have a ruck. Leinster still in possession of the ball. There's the tackle. Here's the ruck being
Cork.
created.
Oh, awesome, man.
They've held on to the ball. He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball.
They keep the ball. Really sharp thinking for that pass.
Oh, Jordan Lamore. Tackle him, boys. Ah. Ah.
A great platform to attack from here, from this ruck.
Yes, 23rd. Oh, you do watch them. 33rd, sorry. Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, it's doable to maybe one day reach a World Cup. But the thing is, you've got to compete with so many of the European teams. And obviously, there are so many of them as well, as you guys know. Ah! Oh, what a try! So what's the furthest Czech Republic have got then, when it comes to the Rugby World Cup qualification? Surely they've reached like a knockout round. Who do you think will win the Six Nations? We spoke about this just recently. I would probably say England. I think just because that's just going by their Rugby World Cup performance. Yeah, okay, arguably some people might say they had an easy route. But personally, I think that they were the better European team out of the whole World Cup. So England, I would say, is the easiest option. I mean, I'd love to say Italy, but that's not really going to happen, is it?
The referee quite right to penalise that.
Oh, such a pity, because up to then, he was keeping within the law.
What I can't understand, though, with this game is when it comes to the trailers they show, they're clearly using like cutscene cameras and stuff, like a sort of like a replay option, you know, where you get to zoom in on the players and stuff. So why can't that be in the final game? I mean, they've even gone as far as for the substitution sitting on the bench on the end of the sideline, they are the actual players sitting on the bench. So why can't we have a replay option to be able to see all that, or like a photo mode, like we have in the Spider-Man game, you know? Yes, they have reached the knockouts. Oh, awesome. You'll get there one day.
Pass out of contact for Ryan. Support. They still have control of the ball. Henshaw is grabbed and throws it out to Healy. Opportunity out wide.
Any Czech Republic players that you know of playing in any professional teams on here? I'll happily check a rating for you if you want, mate.
Ball kept by Leinster. He gives the ball. It's a ruck.
What else we got? Hello, Kai Reid. Alright, dude. Alright, here we go. Go on, run past him. Ah, yes, keep going. Come on. Ah, God, I thought he was going to do the whole distance then.
Ball still in their possession.
He caught that ball well, brilliantly positioned. Leinster will keep the ball. The tackle made, but the pass to Ringrose.
Larmore is nailed. Do you play rugby? No, I never really liked playing rugby. I just felt like, well, with the crowd, to be honest with you, I mean, and it's also kind of the fact, like, I think I'd get carried away. Like, I do boxing and stuff, so I generally feel that if I was to play rugby and somebody started, like, shouting or something, I just want to hit them. I don't think that would go down too well, so no, rugby's not really the sport for me. I like watching it and stuff, but no. I mean, I used to do football. I used to be a goalie, and it wasn't too bad. I remember I played a few games, like, but it was never anything big like that. I did men's hockey as well. That was quite fun. I took my shin off doing that. Hockey ball hitting you at like 100 miles an hour is quite painful, actually.
Yules keeps the ball moving.
In they go to the ruck. A really good contest there.
What else we got? But the third division of French rugby is full of our players. Yeah, third division's not on here.
Ball's being
Do you know any of them that have reached the second division of the French division, so the Pro D2 or anybody? Like, anyone at all? Because they are on here, but the third division isn't, so...
Turnover for the defence.
Luke McGrath is really slow.
To his feet to challenge for the ball. Ball still in their possession.
I'm trying to read the comments as well as like play the game, so it's. I did have the sound system on where it reads the comments out, but it's like a really weird voice doing it. And I'm like wearing bass headphones. It's like the PlayStation official headphones for the PS4. So. What I would have loved to see on here is the German Bundesliga. Ah, they're always nailed. You can never kick it out. I think that would have been quite cool. Yeah, you would have had low ratings and stuff, but I still think it would have been pretty awesome. Oh my god, run away. What are you doing? Oh god, just kick it out, mate. Jesus, it took ages. Again, I apologise if the stream quality drops every now and again. It is a shared Wi-Fi network, so the busier it gets downstairs, it's gonna like drop quite a bit. Right, what did you want me to see me play as next? Bath, I think, wasn't it? Okay. Which team were crowned champions of the Pro D2 in the 2017? Probably Bayonne, is it? Oh. Bath versus. Let's do the Kings. Play with Ulster. Right, okay. Hi, J. Damke? I don't know how to say your name, sorry. So we got one saying, can we play with Ulster? Another one saying, can we play with Bath? I've literally just played against Bath, though, so maybe we should play as Ulster, then. What am I doing? It's not Ulster aren't in the English Prem. What am I doing? Yeah, should we play? Oh, that is a nice kit. Let's do that one against the Kings. Play there. Won't have it as 10 minutes again though. We'll do 5 minutes. Alright. Message has been retracted. Search one place in the Scottish League, Burmere Bears, but that's not in the game. Yeah, okay. Sorry, mate. Play with Ulster. Yeah. Here's the ratings for Ulster. Your highest rated player on the game is John Cooney's 86, Jacob Stockdale 87, Stuart McCloskey's 87. Yeah, so 87. So it's Jacob Stockdale and Stuart McCloskey, I think, are your highest rated players. Yeah. Right, let's play. You said it right. What would you rate the game from 1 to 10? At the moment, I mean, I've been playing the hell out of this game this weekend, doing videos on it. Let me just answer this question. Hang on. Which was the second French club to win the Toulon? I don't know. Yeah, at the moment, literally, I've done 10 videos recording of this game in the past 2 days. And I've done, is it 2 or 3 live streams since it came out? 3 live streams, I think. And personally, I quite like it. I think it is playable. It is really fun. It's a lot better than that trash at Rugby 18. Rugby 18 was just terrible. I pre-ordered that game and, yeah, never went back to it. Last time I played it, I think, was literally 2017. Whereas this one, I generally want to play it, even off camera. So maybe a 7. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as saying an 8, just because I feel like there's a lot more they can do. And I wouldn't go as far as lowering it to a 6, just because it's not that poor. Some people are rating it 4 out of 10, and then the main ratings are about 7 out of 10. I mean, it feels like rugby. It is good. They have licenses and stuff, but what lets them down, as a lot of people are saying, is the fact that the graphics aren't absolutely amazing. There are some bugs, and there's like a lot of tournaments that are missing. So, for example, like Six Nations, unofficially, they could easily put it in the game. Just call it the six, like, I don't know, the six countries or something like that. So I'd say 7 out of 10 is a good rating for the game. I think if it could easily be fixed in an update, and they can easily make the game probably up to about an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I mean, this is the first rugby game I have played that I've enjoyed anyway, since the first rugby challenge back in 2011. So hopefully that answered the question, mate. I mean, everybody's had mixed reviews on it. I mean, a lot of people are saying it's terrible. I hate it. It's so like unrealistic and stuff. Personally, I haven't got an issue with it. The only issue I have is like when I play crap, I get quite annoyed with the game. I make it out that I have like some severe aggression problems, don't I? I don't play rugby because I hit the people, or I get really annoyed with the game when it's not going my way. I'm not that bad, I promise.
He's keeping the ball in play.
That looks like it'll be a ruck.
I mean, I think like the ratings, some people like they're complaining about things that are way too small to complain about. I mean, like let's look, for example, let's look at FIFA, right? Look at how amazing and popular that game is, and then there are things people complain about with FIFA, like oh it's scripted, there's things that shouldn't be disallowed, there's offside things that get red cards for no reason. There are bugs in almost every single game. This is a small developer trying to do a really complex sport, and I think, to be honest, they've done a good job. They've answered a lot of people what they wanted. A lot of people said there needs to be sponsors on the sideline, you need to have an official rugby ball. Well, that's why they have the license for Gilbert. A lot of people were saying that they want a lot of licensings. There's like 69 licenses in this game. A lot of people said they wanted an ultimate team / career mode. Well, that's what they did. They turned the two things, career mode and ultimate team, and put it into one. So I think like they've answered a lot of people, and I think it has really strong potential. It's a shame they don't do annual releases. So like there won't be one now until, God, what was that, 2022 will be the next one, which is really annoying. They did say in an interview, somebody asked, like, would you do annual releases? And they said, not just yet, they need to try and get it as good as they can. If this game did well, they would. But it's still a long way off. Alright, other comments coming in. Who do you think will win the Prem this year and the year after when the Saracens are relegated? Personally, I don't watch the English Prem that much. But believe me if I'm wrong, isn't Exeter like the best team right now? I believe. So I'd say probably Exeter would just take over.
Has completely fluffed that kick. Ball safely taken.
I'm trying to read the comments at the same time as playing, so I apologise. Whilst we got, is there a career mode? There is a career mode, yeah. It's solo mode though, so you'll have to make your own team and design your own kit and stuff. Basically, pretend like you're a board of a rugby nation. Like, say for example, you're in charge of the WRU, the Welsh Rugby Union, and you want to make a team. Then you get to do that. You get to design their kit and everything. You get to do the training. You get to pay for all that stuff. And you get to sign your own players, but you got to unlock the players. That's the only thing. It is fun. I mean, I love solo mode. I'm literally, this is the first game in a long time that I've had to do videos on, and I'm generally enjoying doing the videos every single day. Like today alone, I've recorded 5 videos on solo mode. Go on, Stockdale. Run it. Go on. Keep going. Oh, he's still going. Ah.
keeps the ball.
He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball.
Well, I'm just going to
Ulster
clear it.
keep the ball. The ball is kicked and heading for touch. So that's the end of the first half.
Keep your questions coming in, guys. I'm enjoying answering them. Even if it's something not rugby related and you're just a fan of the channel and you want to ask something, feel free to do it.
Ulster managing to keep the ball.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I just won't answer it, so it's fine.
That really was borderline.
They really need to keep a lid on their aggression.
Penalty kick. Also, thank you everybody for the support that you keep giving me. I literally love hearing from all of you, the comments and stuff. It literally means the world to finally get somewhere with YouTube. I mean, I'd quite happily take just having this little community of fans for years to come. So, who knows, I could still be here doing Rugby 25 or something like that. Come on, pass inside. Ah, he's not going to get there.
They still have control of the ball.
Let's try a set play for you all, shall we? Try that one.
He's keeping the ball in play. Rock forwards.
Ah, it was terrible.
Right, this time it doesn't.
Try that one.
Oh, it was worth a trying it.
The tackle made, the ball kept alive.
Oh, still going.
But he comes up empty. They've held on to the ball.
Let me just score a try and I'll answer some more of your questions.
Back onto his feet to challenge for the ball.
Yeah, that's how to keep the ball alive.
What else we got? Who do you think is the best player in the world now? That's a tough one. I mean, like, Rugby 20 picked Sexton for the front of their cover. I wouldn't pick Sexton. I think he's not been average and he's not been poor, but he's not been at his best game since probably 2017/18. After that, he wasn't amazing. I think it has to be a South African player. Just which one, I'm not too sure. Maybe Mapimpi, Faf de Klerk, Andre Pollard would be one of them.
Ulster still have control of the ball.
And the attack leads to a ruck.
Ball still for Ulster. This is going to be a real struggle. Ulster still in possession of the ball.
Oh, that was well played out wide.
Gilroy, he's not going to get there. No.
Ball still in their possession.
Ah, sidestep. Ah.
They still control the ball and can go wide.
Alright, bear with me guys, my computer seemed to crash, so I can't read what you're saying. Maybe the internet's gone a bit funny. Am I still recording? Yeah. There's 11 of you still watching, so I don't know what's happened. What else we got? Do you think John Cooney should start over Conor Murray for Ireland in the Six Nations? Okay, is the stream still working? Hopefully it is. Literally all I'm getting on my actual monitor is like it's just blurry as hell. So I'm hoping you can still hear me and I'm hoping it's still working. I would say, which one is the youngest out of the two of them? That's the way you got to look at it now as well, because like Conor Murray's been around for quite a while, and you kind of got to like feed in the younger players. Yeah, okay, even if they're not that great. What am I doing? I'm just okay, yeah. Even if they're not that great, you still got to try and focus on the younger players just for the future. I mean, you've got to look, next World Cup's in 4 years. Is Conor Murray still going to be around at that point? And is he still going to be that good? Same with Sexton. So that's the way you got to look at it. What else have we got? I wish they had the license for the MLR. Would have been a great addition to the game. Yeah, I think that would have been as well. I mean, I did ask them if there's going to be any DLCs for the game, and they didn't actually answer. So you never know. It's a possibility they may get it in a DLC. Because they do mention it in the game, don't they? So surely you're not allowed to do that unless you have a license for it. They don't mention Super Rugby, do they? So, you know.
Manages to get the offload away.
There's a ruck being created.
Alright, we're going to go for a drop goal here, guys. Here we go. Oh. Yes! How do you get the beta? Because I really want this game. You can't get the beta anymore. The game is currently out. Came out last Wednesday, I believe. So you have to have the game, I'm afraid, if you want to play it. Again, I apologise if the stream quality. Literally, the internet is kind of dropping because the downstairs is like getting more and more people for this time for meals, so the internet's going to be a bit poor. So what I might just have to do now is just show you some menu features and stuff and talk to you. In which year did Exeter Chiefs win the English Premiership? Wasn't it recently? So I'm going to say that one. Yeah, I thought it was. Did you see Louis Rees-Zammit play? What, as in... Did I see how he played for Gloucester or in this game? I've seen how he played for Gloucester, and he's a really good player, and I'm actually really excited to see him play for Wales. But what I'll show you now is how Rees-Zammit actually is rated on this game. What do you think? You'd think now, oh, surely he'd be like, considering the ratings were done back in September, surely he'd be about, I don't know, maybe 60, 70 something. You'd think, wouldn't you? No, he's rated 50 in this game. Obviously, nobody heard from him when the ratings were done. So, I think it's quite annoying that he's rated that low. But I'd imagine once they update the ratings, which should be soon, it should be a bit better. Keep your questions coming in, guys. I'm happily answering them. How much is the Japan pack? No, I need to do all that on videos. I'm not doing them on live streams. Do you want me to play as Bath? In case you hear rustling, guys, I'm eating cookies. So there's Danish cookies left from Christmas, and it's pretty good. Gotta be the best biscuit going. Right, I'll play as Bath then. We'll play someone really easy, shall we? Lowest rated team, I believe, is them, isn't it? And I lost to them the other day. Which pack do you recommend I save for? I'm already on 50k. Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, it depends what sort of players you want and what sort of team you're trying to build. And if you want some, because you got to bear in mind they're going to change the ratings in about probably a week to 2 weeks time. So I'd imagine it depends on what players you think are going to be the best. I mean, personally, I would probably go for Japan myself, which are like 27,000, I think. Just because Japan, I mean, they're fast. They have some really good players in their squad. Matsushima is rated quite highly on this game as well. So, but then the Wales team is rated quite highly on this game as well. So I don't know if they're They should probably change quite a few of those ratings as well. So I don't know. It's up to you, mate. But like I said, it's going by what squad you want to build. I mean, if you're gonna go for superstars, I'd go for Toulon. If you want to try and build like a more less rated team but some good players, and that will be rated higher in a few weeks to come, maybe go for, I don't know, maybe someone from the Wales or Scottish squad or something like that, because I know Finn Russell is rated quite low in this game as well. But give it about 2 weeks and he'll probably be soaring up in the high 80s. Yeah, like I said, Japan would be a good option. I mean, look how well they played in the World Cup. Which club won the first European Champions Cup? Probably Toulouse. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I mean, personally, if I was to save up, which I'm not at the moment because I'm just doing, as you guys know, I'm doing series on solo mode. I would probably save up for either the Wales squad, or maybe, failing that, maybe go for Japan and then somebody else. I don't know, it's such a tough question because you have so many good players on this game. I mean, if you saved and got Montpellier, I mean, yeah, okay, you might not want half the players in there, but then you can get Andre Pollard. You know, or if you saved up and got Toulon, then you get, what's it called, Shazin Colby. So it really varies on what sort of what player you want the most, really. I mean, if you've got the Ospreys, you get Alan Wynne-Jones. But then if you get the Wales team, you get Alan Wynne-Jones. Oh, good try. What else we got? How's the online for Rugby 20? I haven't actually played online since the beta, and on the beta it was very, very poor. I'm not going to be playing online today because I don't want people hearing me talking, and I don't want people interrupting the stream. I can also sell all the players I don't want. Yeah, you can, yeah. That's true. Well, you don't get much money for them, do you? You get like 100 credits. I love how we actually get, like... I know it's only a small thing, but I love how we actually get to talk about buying players and stuff in a rugby game. We haven't had that in such a long time. I mean, have we even ever had that? Talking about credits and buying packs and stuff. We've never had that in a rugby game. Like, you got to appreciate the little things, and I think that is a pretty awesome thing to be able to finally say that we get to do. Oh, what am I doing? That was a terrible pass. Out wide, and again. Cockanasinga. Great try. Yes. Again, apologise for the stream quality, guys. The stream's mainly just to answer questions and stuff anyway. It's not really paying too much attention to the game itself.
The conversion attempt by Burns.
I mean, it's better to do this than awkwardly sitting in a chair and then you guys just staring at my face, isn't it? So, what else we got? You can get even Etzebeth by getting Toulon. Yeah, that's true as well. You can get him. You can get quite a few good players if you've got Toulon. Like I said, it all really depends on what players you want. I'm loving this game at the moment. Yeah, it can be improved, but it's a step in the right direction. Yeah, I do agree with you.
Ball's being moved around.
And it ends up safe in his
Cockanasinga. Oh, look at him run.
And a ruck is formed. They took the ball in and it's still theirs.
I mean, if we let's pretend we're developers then, what would you feel that needs to be improved the most? Personally, I think what would be a big game changer for them is to have the ability to either edit players' names, like the unlicensed ones. Obviously, they're never going to allow you to change, like, I don't know, Andre Pollard's name. But I think if they had the option to edit the player names of, like, the unlicensed New Zealand and stuff, it would be an absolute game changer. Same as if they, because that way then they could add like an unlicensed Super Rugby and just have the teams named after the places of the the Crusaders and stuff where they're based, and then you could just edit the names in the squad. I think that would be a complete game changer, and then like loads of people would probably want the game more. I think they're losing out a lot on Super Rugby not being in it, and then obviously England, Australia, South Africa and New Zealand not being in the game as well. I think that's the biggest issue they have, and that's where the market is being lost.
Excellent defence, and they've got the ball back.
The ball's passed. There's a ruck being created.
What else we got coming in? Who do you think deserves a call-up for any Six Nations squad? Personally, one I've always been a fan of is Teddy Thomas for France. I don't know if he's been called up again. Didn't something happen... Oh, what am I doing? Didn't something happen on a plane on the Scotland game or something? And he was never ever called up for France again? Which is really annoying, because I thought he was a bloody brilliant player to watch. But then it all really depends on what happened on that plane. I mean, if it was something like a sexist remark, or bullying, or homophobia and stuff, then I can understand, because he is a role model, and he can't be doing anything like that. Kind of like Israel Folau, you know, you can't be representing your country if you're doing anything like that. But if it was something really petty, like he had too many to drink and he was being rowdy, yeah, okay, you maybe fine him or something like that, but don't cancel one of your best players for your country out of the squad. That's what I think, anyway.
That's a clever pass out of the tackle.
And a ruck is formed.
What else we got? Let's have a look. Rucks are way too easy to turn over and edit mode similar to Pro Evolution Soccer. Yeah, I agree with you. Rucks are too easy. I think if you were to do it like that, you just have to keep pressing circle. I think that would be the best way to do it. I think they should literally just scrap the whole press square and then you can have the ball instantly. I just don't think that belongs in a fair match. Because as it is now, let's say I'm playing as Canada and I'm playing against Wales, I can literally just steal the ball back whenever I want, and I really don't think that should be allowed. I think it should be have to press circle. That's what you've always had in the rugby games, spam the hell out of the buttons, and I think with this case just spam the hell out of circle and see how you get on. That's what I think it should be. Canada versus USA next game. If you want, mate, as long as you don't mind the quality of the stream, that's fine.
First half. So 40 minutes left to play. Let's see if Montalban can come back. Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all. Bath should have a rock. The ball is kept by Bath. He kicks the ball.
I'm really enjoying doing these live streams. I hope you guys are finding it entertaining and not too boring. I mean, I find it quite fun answering your questions and doing these different scenarios and stuff.
He'll have to be careful. He's missing too many passes.
Penalty kick. I mean, I'd love it if because we're not too far off 2,000 subscribers now, so if we keep going, we could do it. I think we're on 1,890, I think, last time I checked. I reckon we should try and aim for like 2,000 subscribers, maybe before summer. Oh, I was away, man. Why did he call that up?
Well, we can all see the foul. Here it is on the replay.
Such a stupid thing to do.
Penalty kick. What made Rugby 08 the best rugby game? Good question. I would say more of the fluidity of the game. I played it recently. I went back onto the PS2 and set it all up and things. And I would say the main thing rugby games have been missing since then is just the fast open play. I mean, like with this game, like you get a clear overlap, you don't get that overlap, something always happens. And it's the same with a lot of them, like even Rugby Challenge. Yeah, okay, some of you guys can say you've never played it before, and I played the first one, right? Okay, so go easy on me. But like I know a lot of you say like, oh, Rugby Challenge 3 was completely different though and all. And I was like, yeah, I know that. But from what I see in the videos of the gameplays of that, I generally feel like even that is lacking a lot since Rugby 08. It's just the fact with Rugby 08, like they did the stats, like for example Shane Williams is in that game, and Shane Williams was obviously one of the fastest players on the game, and so he should have been. You know, he wasn't the highest rated player in the game, but he was the fastest. And that's why I feel like in a lot of games since then, you don't have anything like that.
Slamming into the ruck comes Batty.
And like interceptions is another thing that you used to be able to get in that game. You just used to be able to run down the pitch, gone, like, and you could generally thrash teams into like nearly 100 points. Whereas rugby games since then, you can't really do that.
Ball thrown in, and they keep possession. And coming in to add his support is.
So I think to answer your question, the main thing rugby games are missing since Rugby 08, and that Rugby 08 had the best. Like I said, it's just the sheer speed that you could play at. And obviously they had the licensing too. They had the career mode and all. I mean, this is taking a massive step in the right direction. Don't get me wrong, but Rugby 08 would have been like 10 out of 10. They had the soundtrack and everything, whereas Rugby 20, the positives for Rugby 20 is the fact that they have got a career mode, they've got an ultimate team now as well. The gameplay mechanics are decent. Yeah, like I said, there are bugs, but a lot of that can be fixed in an update. They have the licenses. Yeah, they haven't got New Zealand stuff, but they have a lot of licenses.
Managing to keep the ball. Cook with Burns. Jordan pounces. They've got to be careful. They take the right.
It all really depends on how Rugby Challenge 4 performs as well. I mean, if Rugby Challenge 4 comes out and it's the same as Rugby Challenge 3, then I'd say Rugby 20 is arguably the better rugby game for this year.
He kicks the ball clear.
Watson recovers the ball.
Missed it. Damn it.
Under the high ball.
What else we got? EA Sports needs to make another rugby game. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
It's a rock for Bath.
And the reason being for that, I don't know if you already know, but when it comes to sales, that's how EA Sports looks at games. I did the research for some of it, and they're thinking of scrapping the NHL game, which I don't know if you know what that is. It's ice skating. Well, like ice skating hockey, ice hockey, yeah. Ice hockey, that's a word. So, because that sells apparently, I think it's like 500,000 copies a year, because it's an annual release like every sports game they do, and they feel like that's not enough.
The scrum half gets us going again.
So, and Rugby 18, yeah, okay, it's not from EA Sports, and it was quite poor, and a lot of people waited to find out, to see how it got on first. They only sold 80,000 copies, that's 80,000 copies, and yeah, and that's apparently a bad performance for a game. So, yeah, I think realistically, in order for EA Sports to be doing that, Rugby needs to be selling at least 600,000 copies, which isn't going to happen. Ah, kicked it out. I'm like, go on. Yes! Will this game go down price on PlayStation? Well, mate, if you pre-ordered it, it was actually reduced at a price for the pre-order. I think I got it for, was it 35? I think it was £35 over here in Britain. So yeah, and then I think it went up then. I don't know what it is now. I think it should be probably like 40, I'd imagine, is it? I mean, I'd imagine it will go down in time, maybe in August or something like that, but up until then, I can't see it going down much, no. It all really depends on sales again, I'd imagine. Oh, we're leveled up. I mean, if the game is done well, then they may reduce it, but I doubt if it's doing well. It's like Skyrim. Skyrim is still selling a lot of copies, and it's still full price for Nintendo Switch. What's the name of the stadium with the Avrion Bayonets players? I don't know. I'm going to say that one. No. So, yeah, I mean, if the game does really well, I'd imagine it won't get reduced till August, September time. If the game does really poorly, it'll probably be reduced in a couple of weeks. Who is your favourite player? My favourite player on the game or in general? Mind you, that doesn't really matter because a lot of my favourite players are in this game. Favourite player would probably be right now. I mean, the player that I'm looking forward to seeing the most will be Rhys Samet, playing for Wales. I think he has a lot to offer, depending on if he brings that form into the national team. But I wouldn't go as far as saying he's my favourite player. I would probably say maybe Josh Adams. He's a pretty decent player. But then, mind you, I quite like watching Makazole Mapimpi for South Africa. He's pretty awesome. I remember the first time I ever saw Mapimpi was back in, God, when was that? 2016 maybe? I think it was. It was when the Pro 14 was recently made. And literally, yeah, I remember seeing... He didn't score that many tries back then. He was playing for the Kings, I think. Was it the Kings or the Cheetahs? I think it was the Kings. And they played against the Scarlets, and I remember they had attacking the opposition. I think was it towards the 22 line, and they decided to boot it up in the air to the winger, and there was Makazole Mapimpi to catch it, running down the wing, and nobody could catch him, and he scored a try, and it was absolutely amazing. And since then, he's grown up into like a massive superstar. Well, I wouldn't say grown up, but grown into a massive superstar. And yeah, I think he's a really exciting player to watch. Cheslin Kolbe has certain traits like Makazole Mapimpi, but I would say on the day, Kolbe offers completely different to Mapimpi. I think Mapimpi's more faster, and Kolbe is more like better in like when it comes to stepping and stuff like that. So I hope that answers your question. I don't really have a favourite player. I have a load of players that I just like to watch in general. And yeah, that's the best answer I could do. Right, any more questions, guys? What do you want to see me... Did somebody want to see me play Canada versus USA? Right, okay. What have we got? National teams... Let's have a look at the names. Hang on. I know that's not the game you want to see me do, but... So, fly off is called Buys. I mean, at least the only thing they've got right is the ratings are exactly the same as the players that are there right now. I'm pretty sure... Well, Factor Click is rated 75, and this Eon de Beers is rated 75 as well. So... God, I'm tired. I shouldn't be tired, but I am tired. There's a lot of players on this team, which doesn't make any sense considering none of them actually are real. What do we want to do? Canada, wasn't it? Canada versus... Who was it? America, wasn't it? USA. Yeah. Well, you want me to play as Canada, I'm guessing then. I'm guessing that means because I haven't got a choice. I can't be home or away teams on this. What am I doing? USA. God, Canada's ratings are quite poor, aren't they? 40 something up until number 8. This should be fun. We'll play that one, and that one. Alright, let's go. After this match, South Africa versus... Right, okay. You got until 5 o'clock anyway, so yeah, I can do. 5 o'clock UK time, that is. So you got another 35 minutes. Which nation won the Olympic gold medals? I didn't press the one. It was meant to be US. Hey man, love the content. Is Rugby 20 worth it? It all really depends on what you're looking for in the rugby game. Let me know. I keep yawning. I really apologise, guys. I'm just tired after working out. Let me know what like to a rugby game to you, Mark Fitzgerald. What would you want to see in a rugby game? And then I'll answer it for you. Because obviously everybody is looking for different things. Like me, I think it's really, really good. It has its errors, but I don't think it's that bad. But like I said, it depends what you're looking for.
One interesting point, back in the day there were far fewer meetings at this level. There's the kickoff, and the match is underway. And a ruck is formed, ball still in the hands of the USA.
The defence isn't set. There's a gap.
Oh god, tackle. Smooth gameplay, not buggy. Right, okay. I would say 50-50 with that one, to be honest, because it's like right now the players are literally running everywhere, and it's not realistic when it comes to that. I mean, you know it's a rugby game when you're playing it though. In the past, like with Rugby 18, it didn't feel like you were playing a rugby game. It just felt like some sort of really crappy simulation that tried to be it, but it wasn't. Oh my god, what the hell?
Oh, that ball's gone dead.
What happened then? So, and I think when it comes to certain aspects, I think it's good. Like the scrum mechanism is good. I like the fact that the ball, if you chucked it, like earlier when I was doing a career mode video for the series, I accidentally, well, I went to pass it. I tried to run from my own try line, and I passed it and it hit the referee and it bounced off the referee. So the game physics like that, it's quite good. A lot of people are complaining about the graphics. The graphics is something that's going to be like that. I'm sorry, it's literally just going to be like that because it's such a small budgeted game. I like the set plays. I think the set plays are good. I think when you get the hang of the game, you have to do the tutorials first if you're going to buy the game, because otherwise you will really struggle and you just won't enjoy the gameplay. But the moment you do the tutorials, you will get the hang of it and it'll feel a lot better, and from there on in it's what you make of it. But like I said, I really enjoy it. I think the solo mode is brilliant. I'm actually spending hours on hours doing videos on them and I'm really enjoying it. I think what the problems are is the fact that now you can see it's kind of like they're running everywhere and stuff. Yeah, they get into their positions, but it doesn't feel real when they're running everywhere. And I'd say, like I said, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's buggy at times, but overall, I'd say it's probably the best rugby game we have up to date. It beats Rugby 18 and 15 by far. It's more around the same sort of mark as, I would say, Rugby World Cup 2011. It's not far off that. And Rugby World Cup 2011 was probably rated about a 9 out of 10. And this is about a 7, so I'd say it's not far off that one. Hope that answers it for you, dude. What have we got? You gonna jam Rugby Challenge 4 when it comes out? I am. I will be, yeah, hopefully. It all really depends if I have the time off work and I get to come up here and do it. Because as you guys know, I've been able to just come up here, girlfriend's in work, so I just get to spend time by myself doing the videos. Whereas when I'm at my usual place with my family and stuff, it's a lot more difficult because people want me all the time. Obviously, I will be playing Rugby Challenge 4 and doing videos on it, but like I said, to be able to do it at this extent, I don't know. It all really depends if I'm in work or not and stuff. Just wondering, what pack did you get Jack Conan in? I think it was a Superior Players. I think no, it wasn't. No, that was in a video I did yesterday, and I got it with Stuart Hogg, and I got Jack Conan, and that was in the Elite Player pack.
Put an end to the attack with that turnover. He passes it. They're going to work hard for the ball. Huge scrap for the ball at the ruck.
Oh, step. Oh.
They still have control of the ball. He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball. Canada managing to keep the ball. The tackle made, but the ball kept alive. Here comes the support. And the ball.
But going back to your question, Mark Fitzgerald, personally, like I said, I think the game is worth buying alone for the solo mode. The solo mode is actually really good. The ability to have sort of like unlocking packs, having to earn money, upgrade your department when it comes to like the fitness and the stamina, and even you get to make your own kit and logo and stuff. I think that is absolutely amazing. We don't ever get that on console games when it comes to sports games. So I think that alone is a pretty awesome thing to have. Oh, I thought Jeff Hassler was in then.
Still control the ball. It can go wide.
Oh, that's a poor pass.
The league mode, what I was disappointed with is when it comes to the league mode, you can't play as, like, say for example I want to play as the Ospreys. You can't, like, you can play as them and you can do the season with them, but you can't sign any players. That's what I was disappointed with. So you just basically get to play the standard tournament mode really with them, which is fine, but I would have liked to be able to do transfers. What are you doing? Pick up the ball, mate. Oh my god, we're gonna get tackled. Pass the ball. Ah.
Back onto his feet to challenge for the ball.
There's a ruck being created. Ball still for Canada. It's a ball that forces the opposition.
Well, so we got
Pushes play back
what
outside
difficulty
their
do I
22.
play on? I play on semi-pro because I'm okay at this game, but I'm not amazing like some people are. And it is one of you guys, I can't remember what his name is. He's a member of the rugby community on Facebook. Speaking of which, if you haven't joined that, go ahead and do that. If you just type in on Facebook rugby fans, as in the channel name of Spelling Rugby, it'll come up saying there's a group and you can join it. If you join that, you get to post whatever you want on there. And we get to talk about it. There's currently like nearly 40 of us there, and we all just get to discuss certain things. There's polls discussing the Six Nations and so on. I've gone way off topic, but yeah, go ahead and join that if you haven't already. And yeah, this guy on there, and he plays on pro and he thrashes teams like 66-0 and stuff like that. So I'm just like, how the hell do you do that? And then he told me today that he got thrashed by Glasgow with his team because his team's rated like 60 something. So, yeah. I mean, I think the biggest points I've got against somebody on this game is probably... I think it was the other day I played as Wales and I played against the lowest rated team on this game. It's the Pro D2 team. And I managed to put, I think it's like 60 something points against them. It's quite fun, actually, when you do that. It really shows off the sort of like the gameplay of this, and it feels a lot better. Actually, I'll tell you what, anybody that's curious of what seeing Rugby 20 is like, I'm sorry like, if I have game suggestions and stuff what I should play next, but I'm generally going to play as Wales because they're rated as one of the highest teams on this game. I'm going to play as them, and I'm going to play the lowest rated team on here, and I'm going to show you how good this game can run and the potential of it, okay? Can I check Chris Ashton's rating, please? Yeah, I will do in a minute, mate, once this game is over. What else we got here? For leagues, I won the Pro 14, but there was no trophy. No, I know, they didn't have that in the beta either. There's no trophy ceremony. It is really annoying, I know, and you would like to be able to see your team lift up the trophy. But like I said, they're just trying to focus on gameplay. I think that is the main thing they need to focus on. I mean, when you're trying to start up a sports game, you need to try and master the gameplay first before doing anything else. Because if the gameplay is not right, nobody's going to want to buy the game. So what is the point of doing anything else? You know? So they might add that in an update. Ah, they've scored. Ah, I thought we had a try against them as well, and we haven't. So we could end up losing this now.
They put it all together there.
Yeah, if you want to wait till Rugby Challenge 4 comes out, mate, you can. I mean, I'll be doing videos on that anyway, so you'll see that. But like I said, I'm going to show you the game mechanics anyway. In a minute, I'm going to play as Wales and show you how well it can run. It has got good potential.
He caught that ball well, brilliantly positioned.
Really shouldn't have tried that pass.
Absolutely critical intervention by the defender.
Oh, he's away. Oh, don't go out.
Such an important tackle.
The attacking team keeps the ball.
Pass. He plunges through the gap.
We need to get a try to win this game.
Canada keep the ball.
Scrum half can launch the next attack. In they go to the ruck.
They
Come
drop the ball
on.
in and it's still theirs. The ball's passed. There's the tackle. Here's the ruck being created. What a break!
Go on! He's in the corner! Yes! We've won it! Try some set plays, please, in the next game. Yeah, I will. I'll be showing off the gameplay because I'm going to play as Wales.
Now, for the conversion.
God, this is going to be a terrible kick. If this goes in, I will be very, very surprised. Oh, no way. That was a brilliant kick. Alright, how many points do we get for that? Ah, it brings us up to 38,000. Brilliant. And we get some cards as well, bonus packs. How long have I been streaming for now, man? Oh, I don't know. How do I find out how long I've been streaming for? I have no idea. Oh. Right, yeah, so Chris Ashton's rating first, I'll show you that. He plays for Exeter, I believe. No, Sale, isn't it? No, he plays for Sale. Yeah, Sale. It's rated 72 on this game. Again, I mean, ratings are going to be changed in the next update. So just bear in mind, developers will be changing that very, very soon. You want me to buy a gold pack? I'm not buying any packs. I need them for videos. I'm sorry. I'm doing series. There is literally an episode. I think it's coming out. I think it's already out. Is it? Let me check. When is my latest episode out on solo mode? I could have sworn it came out this afternoon. Bear with me. I'll start the match anyway whilst I'm waiting to find out. We want to play as Wales, and we want to play against a Pro D2 team. Yeah. Is it already out? Oh, I know it's out. Maybe it is out then. Oh, yeah, it is out. Yeah, yeah. It's already out. The solo, part 2. So if you guys want to go watch that, you can. Don't leave the stream yet. The stream will be over in 20 minutes. So just wait for that, please. We'll play in a nice stadium that looks very similar to the Millennium. Activate some challenges. Play at night, yeah. Win the match. Score 2 tries, so I think that's definitely going to be happening. Alright, yeah, there you go. This is going to show you the best mechanics of the gameplay. When do you think the update will be? I don't know. They said they're going to try and work on it as soon as possible. For the 2019-2020 season, what's the minimum average number of Chief players that must be on team sheets? I guess 18. Could you show what Benetton's team looks like? I will, yeah. I'll get on to that straight after this game, mate, okay? So just bear with me. Is Rugby Challenge 4 definitely coming out? Yes, it is definitely coming out. It's supposed to be coming out at the end of March, but they haven't officially confirmed it themselves yet, but a lot of rugby developers are saying that it's coming out at that time. So we'll just have to wait and see, I'd imagine. Right, let's show you the best of this game. Hopefully it won't mess it up too much. Oh, we caught her on kickoff. No, done that before. Let's show you some set plays.
They're on their marks, ready to go for it.
Let's see if they smash it up the middle, or if they try and take them on the outside.
Recycle out of contact.
End of the advantage.
Oh, North. Look at that. See, when you have a good team, guys, it plays really well.
Absolutely right, and it was so well done. The defence had no answers for it.
Digger takes the ball.
Oh no. Charge down.
Excellent defence, and they've got the ball back.
Oh god, what am I doing?
Here comes the support. Oh, they've lost the ball there.
North, no one's out there.
Played out wide.
A grubber kick by North. This is going to be a real struggle. Ball still in the hands of Montalban. A great platform to attack from here, from this ruck. It's taken by Davies.
They pile into the ruck.
Let's try set play again. We'll do that one.
Okay, now it's
Oh, this is
going to
confusing.
go for a specially planned move.
That's right, Nick. The key here is the timing of every player's run.
Not bad.
Okay, I messed up that set play. I
Great
apologise.
from the defence.
Try a different one. Option wing. That was quite a good one last time.
What a combination.
Oh, here he goes again.
Executed that to a T.
Oh, Tipperick. Look at that. That was brilliant. That set play is actually amazing. See what I mean, guys? Like, when you get like a good team,
Hesitate and took full
the game
advantage.
runs so
What a
much better.
try.
Yes.
14-0.
What's that? Could you do? Hopefully that player career again. What? Hang on. What was I say? Hopefully that has player career again as well. What, in the recent update? I highly doubt that they're going to add a big mode like that into an update. I mean, it is obviously possible, but I doubt it's possible for them.
Kicked by Davies, and he kicks it forward.
This is such a small developing team. But like I said, it gives us really good it's really promising for years to come.
Nicely moved around.
He'll finish this off with a try. The ball is being moved very quickly. So
That
safe
should
under
really
the
have been a
high
try
ball.
to me. I messed that up.
Ruck for Wales.
They've kept possession at the back of this ruck.
Recovered by Bigger.
Josh Adams.
Might have some space on that side.
Good try. What else we got? Who do you think will win the Champions Cup? That is a very good question. I'm going to actually say Saracens. Oh, no, actually, no. I don't even know. Last time I watched Champions Cup was when the Ospreys were playing Saracens and we lost. I haven't watched it since then. I don't even know who made the knockout rounds, to be honest with you, mate.
That's it. The two teams will go back to their respective changing rooms. They're going again.
Another 40 minutes to find out whether Wales or Montalban will be winners. They space outside for North.
Go on, North.
He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball. The scrum half gets us going again. They must get the ball out to the wingers. Sheku, but he's missed.
Another good try.
It's true, they've been dominating and maybe
Oh
with
god,
that
the
try
wind's
they
picked
can
up, innit?
relax a bit more
Jesus.
now.
Okay. I feel like we're going to have to try and like curl it like that in order for us to go in. Yes, look at that. Tactics, boys, tactics.
Ball taken by Paul. There are possibilities out wide. Breakthrough by Francis. Ball still for
Alright, let's try a set play again. Let's do a loop,
Wales.
whatever that is. Oh, no, that didn't really work.
Wales keep the ball. The ball's being moved around.
I feel like when you play as a really good team and you play a really terrible team, I feel like I have vibes from the old Rugby 08 game. Because it feels so much more fluid and fast.
Serguev throws it, taken cleanly. Wales defended the ruck really well and win the ball. More support coming in with Jones. Bigger keeps the ball moving. He seems to be in a bad way. I do think.
Dangerous play.
let's be frank, that stupidity could cost the team dearly.
He let himself get carried away.
What? Oh, okay, he's fine. Oh wait, no, he's injured. Josh Navidi. Oh, okay. I thought that was Corey Allen for a second then. It looked more like him. Have we even got a number 8 on our bench? Oh yeah, Ross Moriarty, okay. There you go.
Yellow card for Bosfier. First scrum of the match.
God, the temperature has dropped here in the UK. It feels a lot colder now. It's getting late. It's 4:45, and I generally feel like it's really cold. Mind you, I'm sitting here in a t-shirt and I'm not doing anything, so...
The forwards win the ball cleanly for Montauban.
Come on, guys, keep driving.
Davies is
Also, like I said, would you like to see more... Well, not so much live streams, but would you like to see a video of me collaborating with another YouTuber playing online in this? I'm intrigued to know the answer for that. Let me know in the comment section, guys. I mean, I quite like the idea, but then I'm just kind of like more anxious about the fact I don't know the people I'll be collaborating with like that. I mean, I watch their videos and stuff, but I wouldn't know who they, like, I don't know like their names and stuff, you know. So that's my main issue. But if there's enough call for it, I will do it.
Piles in to get the ball for his team.
Oh, you would like to see me collaborate with other YouTubers, okay? Which is my favourite club other than the Ospreys? I would probably say it's got to be another Wales team. I've always quite liked the Blues because I followed them since Jamie Roberts was playing for the Blues, so that was a long time ago.
The opposing pack and win the ball.
But then I quite like the Cheetahs as well because they're an underrated South African team. And I feel like they don't get enough praise for what they can do. Gareth Davis, use your pace, mate. Ah, you're not going to get there. You may as well just put it down there and tackle him. Ah, we didn't even tackle him. Liam Williams. He hasn't had a chance to run. Ah, he's used all his stamina as well somehow.
Wales still in possession of the ball.
But then with me as well, I'm kind of like, it depends who plays in these teams as well. It's like when Dan Carter played for Racing Metro, I was like, oh, I'd quite like to know how Racing Metro's getting on, because he was in it. But then I'm like that when it comes to football as well. It's like when Gareth Bale plays for Real Madrid. I quite like to watch Real Madrid play, but I couldn't care less if Real Madrid loses or not if Gareth Bale isn't playing. So I'm just like, yeah, I just have like a passion for Wales players or just superstar players in general. But I think a lot of people do. I mean, like a lot of people just tune in to watch a game because of who's playing in that team. I mean, I'd imagine a lot of South Africans would like to find out how Toulon gets on, because you have a lot of players from South Africa playing in that team. What was the nickname of the current forwards coach of Stade Toulouse? I have no idea. I'm going to say X? I don't know. My French is terrible. Well, what did you want to see? The ratings of Benetton, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay, will do. Pro 14, Benetton. So you got Nicola Quaglio, I think. I'm going to try and say these Italian names because I think it would be quite fun. Thomas Baravel. Simeone Ferrari, rated 62. Mauro Fuser, rated 60. Dean Budd is rated 62. Bram Stain is rated 66. Marco Barbini, rated 63. Toa Halafili is rated 74. Tito Tabaldi, rated 69. Tommaso Allen, rated 65. Now, bear in mind, these ratings were done in September, so they will change. Monty Ioane, rated 68. Alberto Scarbi, yeah, rated 58. Tommaso Benavuti, 52. God, I'm tired. Ilyasa Ratuva, rated 65. Jaden Hayward, 66. Ian Keatley, 81. Marco Riccioni is 75. Federico Ruza, 72. Dewald Bufanage, 71. We got is that no, it's okay, never mind. Hame Falva, Marco Lizzaroni, Angelo Esposito, Federico Zani, Luca Marisi, Ian McKinley, Alessandro Zani, Sebastian Negri, Sherif Troora, Luca Spiradino, Marco Zanon, Giovanni Patinelli, Okay, I'm just gonna stop. I think I'm butchering the names. Edward Evans. Let's play a game then, lad. Well, I've got 5 minutes. Right, okay. Have you got a mic, mate? Have you, or... Nah, to be honest, I think I'm gonna have to leave it there anyway, guys, because I've literally got like 5 minutes. It's not really enough for a game, and I think a lot of you now are tuning out anyway because there's only 6 of you watching. But thank you so much for all the comments. I've had loads, and it's been great replying to everybody. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to leave it there. So thank you everybody for so much for watching. I think I've been streaming for like an hour and a half, it feels like, anyway. Get your questions coming in now if you want any more questions answered, otherwise I will be going, just like yesterday. But yeah, it was so much fun doing this stream. I may do another one tomorrow. I mean, what I like to do is I like to, obviously, I wake up and then I get onto here, I start making videos, which is the solo mode, because I want to do as many of them as I can whilst I'm here with good internet and stuff. And then what I do then is I start to edit them and then I go live and I talk to you guys. So yeah, I think that's going to be it because a lot of you are tuning out now. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. There may be a live stream tomorrow. It probably will be actually, 'cause like I said, I'd like to do a live stream whilst I'm here. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Kai Clancy saying yo, yeah, well we're actually about to finish the stream now, mate, but it will still be up to watch if you want it to be. But yeah, I do apologise that I'm going now, alright? So any questions, like I said, let me know. You have like 10 seconds to bring the questions through, okay? Alright, 10 9 8 7 6 5. Any questions, guys? Because like everybody's tuning in now and it's just like I'm literally about to go. Anyone? I'll give it till 5, okay? You have literally like 4 minutes here, UK time, right? Show you my squad mode again. Yeah, so go to my squad. As you can see, I've got Raphael Shom, I think that's how it's said. Camille Shah, 85, quite a good rating to be fair for my squad. Then we've got Etienne Fagu, 82. Bryn Evans, 75. Then we've got, I don't know his first name, but it's Fasalelli, 81. Then we've got Jack Conan, 92. He's one of the best players on this game, so I was quite happy when I got him. Then we've got Loan Goujon, Cameron Dolan, George Horn, Jonathan Wisniewski, Rory Hughes, Robert Dupree, Henry Slade, Byron McGuigan, yeah. Stuart Hogg, 87. Jack Carty, 82. Johan Dazel, 69. Charlie Sharples, 72. Charlie Kassang, 75. Tim Swinson, 79. Clement Castex, 75. Christopher Sampson, 72. Francois Tranduc, 79. And then I think the next good player I've got is like Patricio Fernandez, 73. Hugh Jones, 71. And then the rest kind of just like 60s and stuff. So yeah, not too bad. I think, is that everybody now brought their questions through? Yeah. Okay guys, I'm sorry I just hit the mic. But I'm going to finish it there. Thank you everybody for so much for watching and tuning in and giving me your comments and stuff and that, and hopefully I answered your questions to the best of my abilities. There may be a live stream tomorrow. It already depends on what I'm doing and what the weather's like here in the UK. But stay tuned for that. It'll be about 3 o'clock-ish again. I will put up an announcement probably tomorrow morning if I'm going to be doing that or not. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to make sure you go ahead and smash the like button to show your support for these videos. And like I said, comment down below. I may reply to them once the stream is over. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and check out my latest video, which is the part 2 of the solo mode. I'm getting some good players in there now. So make sure you go ahead and check that out and show your support for that. There's loads more episodes of that on the way as well, so stay tuned. Because it's getting pretty good. I'm getting loads of credits and all for that, and trying to buy as many good players as I can. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already to try and boost this channel up. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by summer this year, so stay tuned for amazing videos. Rugby Challenge 4 is coming as well, and obviously Six Nations just around the corner too. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. I will see you in another upload. Peace out guys.